Typically, when I would do vintage electronics demonstrations on my YouTube channel, I would use my laptop webcam. But today, or this morning, I'm recording it rather early-ish in the morning, kind of, we're trying something different. I'm using my smartphone. So, we'll see how this turns out. Either everything will go absolutely well, or I'll make you dizzy and you'll vomit and you'll file a lawsuit and you'll hope to get the money, but you won't get any money from me, so we won't have any fun, both of us, or all of us, or whatever. Anyway, hopefully this comes out well. But what you're looking at right now is a Concord F-25 from 1971. The reason that I know it's from 1971 is a very quick Google search led me to some billboard articles of this machine and a couple of other machines that Concord was selling, and it was from 1971. This cassette recorder it's a fun little machine. It's AC bias, I go ahead and spoil that for you. And it's got automatic and manual level control. It's got, I don't know what they call it, but it's slow motion rewind while in playback. You can't do the same thing for fast forward, but you can rewind while in playback. And that, in my opinion, is a bit more useful than being able to fast forward while in playback anyway. It also has the ability to record from an external microphone or an auxiliary source. It has no internal microphone, and if it does, it's not working. So, I'll show you the left side of the machine. The right side and everything else, there isn't really much to see. Now, this is the left side of the machine. Hopefully you can see that. I'll get close up. Hopefully not too close up, but now I'll tell you why I believe this machine is manufactured by Panasonic. If you'll recall the video that I did on my YouTube channel of the actually, I believe it's from the same time period, the RQ103S 3-inch reel-to-reel recorder. I don't know if you were able to see the microphone, the plug, the microphone and remote plug, or the port that the mic and remote would go into, but hold on, my finger's gonna get in the way for a second, because this mic and remote port, you'll notice the microphone part is just your standard 3.5mm microphone part, but the remote jack has a significantly larger barrel connector than most remote jacks, and the microphone and remote plug on the RQ103S will fit that. And admittedly, I haven't really had tape recorders from many other brands other than Panasonic, because Panasonic is just a brand I really like. I haven't seen anything else like it. I'm sure Sony had their own proprietary thing because they were Sony. But even in 1979, even in the later 70s, Panasonic did away with their proprietary thing and just did the regular 3.5mm microphone with a 2.5mm remote jack. Anyway, enough talking about this machine, let's hear it operate. And it operates very well, by the way.
Hello all, recording on the Concord F-25 cassette recorder. It is among one of my favorites, but then again, I don't really have any cassette recorder that I don't like. And any recorder that I have or had that I don't like,
I'll demonstrate that slow rewind.
Getting rid of it, getting rid of it, or just using it for a different purpose. For instance, my Bradford that I showed on my YouTube channel, I have put that to use as a microphone of sorts for my computer when I do Google Hangouts calls or whatever. But that's kind of a different conversation. Right now I'm recording with a Sony F-96 microphone, as it is the best microphone that I have. and it really demonstrates good recording quality on this machine. I'm going to switch it to manual level control now because it's on automatic. Right, it's at manual level control right now, and I have the level very low, but I'm speaking very close to the microphone, as you may be able to tell. What I'm gonna do, the level's all the way up now, and I'm whispering, and since the level's up, I can overdrive the unit. But we don't want to do that. I mean, or at least I don't. It's just fun to do for a second, for a demonstration. And as the great cassette master says, no tape recorder demonstration is complete without demonstrating recorded music on this tape recorder. And so what I'm going to do live in the recording, rather than stopping it, is disconnect the microphone. And actually, I'm going to plug in the auxiliary and then disconnect the microphone and see what happens, because I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, I don't really think any... can I play the music while this is playing? Nah, I can't. Okay, I'm going to disconnect the microphone and we're going to listen.
Now, I chose a song that isn't exactly popular, but it's not obscure by any stretch, I don't believe. So as to hopefully avoid the copyright mafia. And if you couldn't tell already by hearing it in the background, I chose a song called Mine Exclusively by the Olympics, which is a great soul record released in 1966. And we'll hear recording quality of this baby. I'm going to start messing with the level in recording. So there's that. So now you're asking, so okay, this thing plays and records great, but does it rewind and fast forward? And my answer is rewind, fast forward. It isn't exactly as fast as some other machines are, but it's very reliable, and frankly, what good is a super fast rewind and a super fast fast forward if it doesn't work? Another thing I forgot to mention is, back in 1971 when this machine was manufactured, auto stop wasn't really too big. It wasn't big yet. It was definitely becoming more and more of a thing as time progressed, and that's the reason that they tout endmatic on this machine. Now, the way auto stop works on this machine, I haven't noticed anything else like it. When the tape tension, when the tape is over, the tension will it's supposed to engage, it's supposed to push a switch, and that switch is supposed to activate a solenoid. Well, it does activate a solenoid, and that solenoid gets the auto stop mechanism going. And unfortunately on this machine, while the auto stop mechanism works, the switch is engaged in everything. I'll show you. What I have to do is I have to push down on this little lever thing before I hit play, or it won't engage all the way. And then, I don't think you'll be able to see this. Oh, I hit fast forward. Or, no, I hit rewind. Oh well. It isn't really gonna do too much good. There we go. Alright, play is engaged, and I'm going to engage the switch. So there you go. Auto stop mechanism does work, but when the tape is over, the tension isn't enough to fully engage that switch, and I haven't really been able to devise a way to get it so that it does that. But other than that, I really enjoy this tape recorder. The build quality is there, unsurprisingly. Everything was built better back then. I think we've already established this. Lots of metal trim, lots of it. I really, really dig that. I think even the buttons are metal, and if they're not, they're plastic with a metal coating, so that's good enough. Also, they're on the front of the machine. Haven't really seen many tape recorders like that, so that's neat. And the sound quality on playback and recording is exceptional, so that's great. I really enjoy this machine, and I hope you enjoyed the video. chances are the camera work wasn't all that great, because I'm doing the whole one-handed thing, which is infamous on YouTube. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, hope you didn't throw up too much. Bye.